Gemini, welcome to You Can Handle the Truth Tarot. I am your host and reader, Casey Phoenix, and your energy is quite interesting, where there's been a lot of mind stuff happening where you've been in your head, especially with these swords, which, as you know, swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We will dive into this. I have 4 decks that I'm using. I'm using 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I am just a person sitting here reading the tarot cards and the energy. So let's start with the oracle deck. The mindset card is showing, and it's about doing a reset and also taking action. Mindset can be about taking action, doing things differently to sort of force a reset to how you view things. And what I mean by taking action, it can be something as simple as, if you don't go outside that much, maybe going outside for 15, 20 minutes and walking a trail or an area that you normally don't walk. And what that does is it helps you absorb your environment a little bit more, because if you're not that familiar with it, you're paying more attention to it as you're walking through. And that takes your mind off of the other things that may be troubling you. The reason I feel something is troubling you is because at the bottom of the deck of the first tarot deck is the 8 of Swords. And it's about being mentally stuck. The thing about the 8 of Swords is that usually in most tarot decks, it has someone who is blindfolded that is standing between the swords. And they might have their hands tied up, but they can easily take the blindfold off and walk away at any time. It's more of an illusion of being trapped, which is why it's a mental thing. And that's where the reset comes in. One of the other cards that came out of the oracle deck is victimhood. And this particular card emphasizes that you're not a victim, you're a victor. And that you are victorious in what you do. You have the ability to navigate the troubles of life. I'm seeing that gratitude will help move you forward. Gratitude is one of the cards that came out. Instead of focusing on the lack, focusing on what you have, how far you've come, and the miracles that have happened on the way, and being thankful for that. Those are the things that bring you closer to the stability that you want. The final oracle card in the first deck that came out is sharing is caring. And one of the quotes is from this card, I give because I can. I encourage people to do what is on their heart. Everyone is different. There was a time where I did give a lot to people regularly, whether it was people I knew or strangers. And one thing that I noticed is that some people are not always genuine who are seeking help. Some people use you as the default when money is involved. For others that you may see on the street or by the grocery store, I've had multiple situations where I thought I might have been helping someone, but then to find out it was actually a scam happening. And I'm not telling you this to make you wary of giving. I'm telling you this to make sure that you're informed when you give. I'm not saying don't give. I'm saying be informed when you do give. If it's really on your heart to give, I strongly encourage you to give, because usually when people give, when it's on their heart, it's always returned back to them. But at the same time, don't be foolish. For the second oracle deck, a few things came out. Micromanage, where there might be micromanaging happening either at the job, in the home, or what have you, somewhere that it might involve finances. And then you have payday. I feel like this is an unexpected bonus or something of that nature, just something unexpected. Then competition, and then internship, and then debt paid. So there is a debt that will be paid. I'm guessing it will come from some new money, because the Ace of Pentacles was the first card to come out from the first tarot deck, followed by the Knight of Wands. I don't know why this is totally random. For some of you, or maybe for one of you, someone might be going to the casino and they're having to travel for it, meaning it's not in their city. They'll have to go to another city for it. Don't be surprised if you win some money. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'm not encouraging you to go to the casino. I'm talking about somebody where the casino was already on their mind. Don't be surprised if you win some money. The Death card is out here. The Death card, which is Scorpio energy about transformation. Knight of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Pentacles, earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But with the Death card here, there is transformation on the horizon. The Ace of Cups follows. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, earth energy, the Ace of Cups, water energy. This is a new energy that is satisfying you in the 3D and satisfying you emotionally, because Pentacles deal with the 3D, Cups deals with emotions. These new things coming in, giving you new life. Six of Cups also out. Maybe there's some nostalgia. Maybe some of you miss your family or are thinking of a time when things were a little bit more simple. Others of you, there might have been some confusion. Ace of Cups plus Six of Cups is Seven of Cups. The mental prison, the mental stress, being stuck mentally, that might be from the options that you have. You may not know what to pick. In the second deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You don't see this coming. And again, I feel like there's a little bit of a defeatist attitude here. There needs to be a rebalancing of the mind to remember that miracles do happen, to remember that things are cyclical. Sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down. But there is the opportunity to get out of a cycle. The universe is giving you that opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. In the second deck, the Chariot came out, which is a victory card. Also, travel, yet again. Some of you might be traveling. The Three of Wands is after the Chariot, also a travel card, with your ships coming in. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, with this Knight of Pentacles being reversed, I feel like you really don't see this coming. The good fortune that is headed towards you. The Star card follows the Three of Wands. The Star card is about direction. The Star card is about healing. The Star card is about visibility and recognition. Some of you might be recognized on the job. That might be where the additional money comes from. Followed by the Star is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is a queen, a woman who is very stable. This is a woman who can make things happen just by being resourceful. Her knowledge of money is second to none. She also believes in helping others. Under the Queen of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles. 10 plus Queen equals Ace. There is a new beginning of finances. I'm hearing something like it's being wiped clean. At the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. So in the first tarot deck at the bottom, we have the 8 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck in the second tarot deck is the 9 of Swords, which again is all of this mental activity, all of this being in your head, all of this feeling like everything's weighing down on you. But the energy is saying otherwise. The energy is saying that freedom is in front of you. The energy is saying optimism will be your best friend. The energy is saying gratitude is the fuel for miracles. The energy is saying, don't forget where you came from. Sharing is caring. The energy is saying, this debt being removed should also remove your old mindset, should also remove any toxic habits, should also remove any toxic thinking. This is where your new beginning is starting. The end of debt and the end of a mental prison. And Gemini, that is your message. If you stayed with me this far, thank you so much. If any of this resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, be blessed.